9 News Plus weather, sponsored by Carrier Colorado. The future of home comfort is here.
Hey everyone, 9 News meteorologist Greg Perez on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, and we're expecting nothing but sunshine as I update you with the forecast. Temperatures, as I said, upper 80s and lower 90s right now. We'll make our way into the middle to upper 90s for some regions, and if you travel south along the I-25 corridor, Pueblo might hit 100 degrees in the triple digits, but this is a stretch of weather that we have really not had so far this year, so certainly a sight for sore eyes. We have increased temperatures, decreased moisture, but what I will say is that if you still feel a little bit, or still feel that it's a little bit muggy outside, don't be too shocked because the moisture is still in the ground. The ground is still holding on to some of that moisture, so look for some of those dew points to be back in the 50s for the next week and a half or so before we completely dry things out. And then, of course, in the second half of July, especially as we approach early August, things could get pretty dicey on the fire weather front. I'll get into that in just a few seconds. Right now, though, let's bring you outside. A live look over Boulder, looking picture perfect on this Tuesday afternoon. Get outside and enjoy, but remember to drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, and wear sunscreen because we are already at 91 degrees. And a UV index right now at around 11, so what that means it's an average burn time of anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. That's how quickly you'll get a sunburn if you stay outside without any sunscreen whatsoever. So I'll keep on reiterating this. Please, please, please wear your sunscreen and stay safe out there. At the same time, enjoy. High temperatures in the lower 90s into the middle 90s for some regions. Greeley, Fort Collins, Akron, middle to upper 90s for us there. Nearing 100 degrees in Burlington, Lamar, and Springfield. Same thing goes out towards the western slope in Rangeley and in Grand Junction. This is all done under mostly clear skies. A few isolated showers and storms developing in southwestern Colorado, and that's going to be sticking around through this afternoon. But any rain that they do get, it's not going to be consistent. Off and on at the very most, much of the rain is going to be brief. And once again, most of us are going to be dry, especially in the metro area and out towards the eastern plains. This is what I mean. All those isolated showers stay well to the south and west of Denver through Montrose, Telluride, Durango. They're going to be dealing with that through this evening, say between 9 and 10 o'clock, as overnight low temperatures sink right back down into the upper 50s and lower 60s. It'll be pretty mild tonight again. As I said, winds coming out of the southwest anywhere between 5 to 15 miles per hour. Early Wednesday morning, we're waking up to nothing but sunshine, and the skies remain clear through the early afternoon hours. The one exception being an isolated shower or storm in the Denver metro area, say between 3 and 6 o'clock. Very similar. It's not going to be anything crazy. Any rain that we do get will not be lasting for a whole lot, will not be lasting very long at all. So do not change any plans outdoors if you do plan on going outside. Speaking of tomorrow, high temperatures back in the lower 90s, upper 80s in Colorado Springs, 70s and 80s in the high country, hundreds out towards Grand Junction. But what is fueling all of a sudden is hot and dry conditions. It's a nice high pressure system. I've talked about it before, especially earlier this week. This high pressure system is sitting just the south of Colorado, basically over the Four Corners, and that's injecting warm air from southwestern California. And we're not going to be getting any of the moisture from southwestern California because all that moisture will dry out as it passes through Nevada, as it passes through Utah, and ultimately makes its way into Colorado. By the time it makes its way into Colorado, that moist air that was in Los Angeles, that was through portions of southwestern California, is not going to be holding a whole lot of moisture anymore. It'll be pretty dry for us. And, of course, I would be remiss if I did not talk about the Friday Swiftcast, because that is what is on everyone's mind. Everyone's getting ready. It's all hyped up for Taylor Swift to come to town. Temperatures by the start at 6:30 p.m., 82 degrees. Maybe an early isolated storm possible. Besides that, though, we're going to be A-OK. It is going to be a great concert. So if you do plan on going, stay safe, enjoy. But as far as weather goes, an isolated storm possible, not going to be a washout. Things should be perfect for you guys. 7-day forecast, 90s, into the middle to lower 90s, I should say, on Wednesday and Thursday. Cooler, though, as we head into Friday and Saturday, middle to lower 80s. Each day does bring a chance of an isolated shower or storm, all thanks to a weak disturbance coming in from the west. But any rain that we do get will be isolated at most. Back in the upper 80s and lower 90s on Monday, middle 90s on Tuesday, with nothing but sunshine. So these are the more summer-like conditions that we're accustomed to during this time of the year. It took a little while for us to get here, but we're finally here. It seems like Mother Nature has stabilized a little bit, stabilized the atmosphere, and is bringing us more sunshine over the next couple of days. Sure, an isolated shower or two not out of the question, especially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but most of us are going to be dry. Alrighty, everyone, that will do it for me on 9 News Plus. Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin, she's right behind me. She'll be doing the 4 and 5 o'clock show. Make sure to join her right there. Meteorologist Danielle Grant will be on at 6, 9, and 10 o'clock as well. And you can always join us on 9 News Plus for the latest news, weather, and sports. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, everyone. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the sunshine, but wear sunscreen and drink water. And have a great Tuesday afternoon. See you guys next time.